Hey there, woodchucks. So we're here to give you a little bit of a progress report, let you see where we're at. I will tell you this much, the shop has shrunk a little bit by now. So right now I'm in the process of doing some lower cabinets here. This is what I'm working on currently. But let's go over here and look at all these.
Yes, these are all the ones that we've got completed. You will be seeing some footage of us making these, but this is kind of like a time skip because there's no point recording every single individual one.
So I have trained David on doing upper cabinets. So David has done these upper cabinets, and he did a really good job on them. Really happy with them. And then another upper cabinet there that he did, and then here's some lower cabinets here.
Yeah, all the lower cabinets Michael did.
Yeah, so
there's a lot that goes
I'll tell you
this.
something about how these are built. If you notice, all these cabinets lowers have a place on here where I set my drawer slide. I used telescopic full extension soft closing slide. So they all mount here so that they can never fall or cave in or anything. Now the trick to doing these is you've got to have really good cuts. Everything's got to be square, plumb. I mean, it's got to be right. So
right.
Anyways, we got some more face frames over here, and if you come back here, you can see.
This is where we work out.
Remember I said we had like 36 drawers? Well, come in here. Yeah, this is all of our drawers. We got them primed, ready to put a finish on.
Man, so there's a lot. I mean, it's hard to tell how many there is, but there are. I mean, it's deep.
Yeah, this whole storage thing is just packed with drawers right now.
It's kind of wild.
So this is our progress report, just to show you where we're at with everything. And right now, David is prepping materials so that we can begin the construction of building doors.
So yeah, one thing that's worth mentioning is that we didn't get any recording of the drawers being made. Unfortunately, I guess we just didn't think about it. That's something that, I mean, I was already trained on how to do drawers, and then, you know, in the off time while I was gone is pretty much all the time that Michael spent, you know, doing all the drawers. So we didn't get much footage of that, but honestly, drawers are kind of boring. We kind of saved you guys on that one. But yeah, right now we're prepping lumber for doors, and hope you guys enjoy.
To walk you through the whole process of building these cabinets is for a future tutorial video, so I'll briefly talk you through the process rather than show you. The first thing you need to know is that a standard upper cabinet, in our case, is 12 inches deep, and a lower would be about 24 inches deep. You need to cut your lumber to length, aka the height of the cabinet, and any inset panels need to be shortened by the thickness of the top and bottom panel. Drill holes for the drawer pegs into the inside of the walls. Then start building from the inside out. Before you start building though, it is worth mentioning that you need to add some type of support structure as shown here to support the weight of the cabinet once it is installed. You will typically see some type of gap underneath an upper cabinet, but in our case it is deeper than usual to accommodate inset lighting. Finally, it is worth noting that your face frame is going to be 3/4 inch thick, and the plywood backing is going to be 1/4 inch. So this is primarily why we use that support I was talking about, because that 1/4 inch plywood is not going to hold a cabinet up. But with this in mind, you'll need to be making sure that your sides, bottom, and top cuts are all 1 inch shorter than the full depth of the cabinet you are making, again because of that 3/4 inch face frame and the 1/4 inch plywood on the back.
Panels running, and once we get done with that, then I take my square beads, I'll cut them to length, and then we'll glue and nail them right in there all the way around. So that is the process of doing our doors. Hey, woodchucks, so we're back in the shop getting some work done. We're going to show you a little bit of a work in progress because we look back here, you can see some of our progress. We got these cabinets that are ready to go. They're primed. You see how we got the beads in here? Yeah.
So what you'll notice is that you guys saw us build one of these essentially, and we kind of walked you through it a little bit. Well, there's no point in us sitting here recording the whole entire thing, so we have made a lot of progress since then, but that's just kind of the nature of the beast, and carpentry work does a lot of the same thing over and over again.
What David's doing over here is he is running our doors through the drum sander. Give you a demonstration of what he's doing here.
Once I get done running all these through and he gets done building the last drawer front or whatever, I'll get back with you guys and show you how we Bondo everything and then run it back through.
So what I'm going to show you is that these drawers are actually, typically they're done in a 5-piece. You got the center, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I do them in a 9-piece because what I do is on the back side, I actually add in these strips here, okay? So it makes it a 9-piece. And what that does is we glue and nail these in. It presses the front down to where the front is very nice and flush. Old style way of doing it was a 5-piece, and then you would just tack a nail in at an angle. But I don't like that. I want my doors to be finished a little bit better than that, and I want them to be very uniform, and I want them to be very strong.
All right, guys, so we're on to the next step of the process. You guys saw before we ran all these through the drum sander. We ran it through the back twice, and we ran it through the fronts twice. So now I'm going to take these over here. And I've got this cream hardener and some all-purpose putty that I'm going to mix together, and I'm going to start getting to work on some of these cracks. Okay, so you just get a little blob here. I'll take our hardener and just get a little dab on there. Nothing crazy. Don't need a lot. And take it. Just mix it in there nice and good. Now with this stuff, I am kind of working against the clock because this stuff hardens up quick. So I'm not going to take you through the whole process. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing on this one. Alright, so we got enough. Move you over here, show you the cracks that I'm working on. So I'm just going to get a little bit in here, a little bit in the corner here. Just scrape it nice and quick. And then working our way over here. And on this one right here, just put a little bit up in there. Should make it look nice and good. And everything else on this one is nice, so we're gonna go and grab another one. Alright, the next one looks like right here is about the only spot on the front, so we'll go ahead and hit that real quick. Just get a little bit right up in there. It's kind of weird working around this camera. Flip it over the back. Not as much on this one. Just got a little bit here. You know, you could be a lot less messy with this stuff and only get it where you need it, but I'm not that great yet. We'll get there though. Coming over here, you see a little bit of cracks.
Right there, I need more. Okay.
Toodaloo, everybody. Take care.